Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 16 team of the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Handoff in a single back formation. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Trapped again in the pocket.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Off the 54-yard field goal miss, the offense will begin the drive from the 37. They start with an RPO. Good pass to the right. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Looking for a gap. It's Lacey. Running with purpose. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Makes the catch. It's Smith. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
My gosh, they almost came up with another sack here. They have done an amazing job of pressuring this guy. And Chris, obviously, we're still in the first quarter. They better make some adjustments up front, or this is going to be a long game.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Incomplete, and that's shot to the end zone.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Caught over the middle. It's ball. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Fourth down. The offense will go for it. Dropping back. It's Mayava. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Backed up with the 1, he's going to throw it. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10 from their own 1. Important to get some yards here. They don't want to have to face 3rd and long or punt from this position. Grab behind the line. It's Winston. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Backed up on 3rd down. Let's see what the call is here. They'd love to get some room for the punter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? The 30. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Texas.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now for the 25. Back to pass. It's Mayava. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Longhorns. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They're pressuring and sacking. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Grab down the middle. It's Young. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart the zone defense.
To the air, it's Mayava. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. You take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Tackle made to the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
First down, why not keep it on the ground?
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. What a catch! Touchdown, Texas! They were not going to catch him that time.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Carlo Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Finds his man. It's Young. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's ball. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. This pass rush continues to make a huge impact. 3 sacks already, and now they draw the holding penalty. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking to throw yet again. They'll try a pass here. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Runs through the defender. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Nice job up front, opening up that hole. And look at this Texas running back just running physical for a nice first down. Texas running backs. Chris, come on. You know better than me. Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams, Jamal Charles, more recently Bijan Robinson. Incredible history in Austin when it comes to these backs, and he's living up to it today.
Caught in the backfield. It's Winston. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back. It's Manning. Tries to get it to the running back. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A completion makes it second down. Quarterback dropping back, and he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Young. It's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. A completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Here we go. To throw, it's Maeva. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Looking to throw here. The receiver grabs it. Finding space at the 20. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
What an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that 1st down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver is able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Intercepted in the end zone. Could take it all the way. Past the 50. Inside the 30. The 10. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
They'll try to add to the lead now for PAT. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Texas. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to pass. It's Maeva. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty